ARadarDSMain signifies the news reports. ARadarDSMain signifies the news reports. ARadarDSMain signifies the news reports. News reports. ARadarDSMain and signal server data mainframe Signalfies the news reports. News reports. News reports. News reports. News reports. Greetings and salutation here. Hello here. I am ARadarDSMain number 36 here. And I am ARadarDSMain number 40. Today we will have our news reports live for today. So today, breaking news! Today's news reports for today is here. Breaking news! In Find the Markers, there was a problem with the matrix markers. Some players solved it, but some others not. Now live with your ARadarDSMain via AI the male gender at Find the Markers Matrix World. Thank you, ARadarDSMain number 36 and 40. Now I am here with ARadarDSMain's brain, and of course all players are complicating and confused, and of course all players sometimes win here, and of course everything is confused, right? Yeah, of course we cannot solve the final pillar. I already did, but it's too hard today. And of course I already did to copy that, but it's no. Okay, so live now at Find the Markers, how to solve the final pillar. In this Find the Markers final pillar, here of course, according to the information, the matrix marker is unlock the codes of the 5 binary pillars and combine them. And of course, this marker was very hard. So ARadarDSMain and His Friends Roblox is complaining yesterday. So that's why what we know it. Maybe some game element was damaged, so everyone is complicating. And of course, everyone is still watching their tutorial how to crack the code because the first to fifth pillars is needed to be combined with the final pillar. And of course, everything is hard. Yeah, of course, yes, of course, yes. And of course, now live at the the Matrix World. Now live here, ARadarDSMain and His Friends. Now live, this is Matrix World. ARadarDSMain and signal server data mainframe of TV channel 338 Colors AM is now live with Buzzer International Broadcasting. Yeah, of course. I am trying to solve and copy that, but it didn't work. Maybe some players was there and some players were wrong. Of course. Here are the messages first. In the group, Rover28 said, ARadarDSMain detected unusual. When Rover28 wants to copy binary pillars first to fifth, then the final pillar, it didn't work. And of course, the binary code was error, and according to the group, I was copying binary pillars 1 to 5 and it didn't work. Maybe some game element was damaged. So, other players are complying. And of course, other players are now confused and of course now complaining. Other players are already complaining about this marker, and of course, don't worry, Rover28 is now reporting to the group to fix the marker. But the tutorial said you have to say same in the final pillar. How to solve it? Alright, I already did. But if in the final pillar, you have to solve it when it goes to the same ones. You must zero same zeros and different zero is 1. And of course, that's how you have to decipher the codes in the binary pillars. Yes, of course. Here, that's me via the male gender here. In this binary pillar, you have to decipher the codes. Decipher the codes in here in this binary pillar. You have to decipher the codes. And of course, sometimes it's so hard there. And of course, this is why. And previously, decipher the codes of the binary pillars when you want to solve into the hint. But now, unlock the codes, all pillars, first to fifth, and the final one to combine them. Anyways, on to back to our new studio. And of course, let me tell you, Okay, now live at Redcliffe City RP. Of course, now live at Redcliffe City RP. Rover Chuserate was there arrested by ARadarDSMain IA. Everyone is protesting about the matrix marker and all. Now live at Redcliffe City RP. And PBST idiot Rover Chuserate was there called by other player who bullied. Now protesting everyone. Now live. Thank you. Thank you, ARadarDSMain via the male gender. I'm ARadarDSMain number 50 here, and of course, I'm your pretend friend here at the Redcliffe City RP, and everyone is now attending the protesting. Yeah, I'm ARadarDSMain's I member, and of course, we are now protesting now. Yes, of course, I'm the driver, and this protest is stop calling Rover Chuserate a PBST idiot. Make a matrix marker easy, and of course, everyone is now protesting. Okay, now let's begin the protest. Everyone is now protesting, so let's follow him. And of course, let's begin the protest, and therefore, the protest has been already started. Everyone is now starting the protest, and of course, everyone is started. And of course, everyone, let's follow him. Okay, go. Go, go, go. The protest is now already started. Everyone is going. Stop calling Robert Chuserate a PBSD idiot. Yeah, stop calling Robert Chuserate a PBSD idiot. Yeah. Make the matrix marker easy. Matrix marker is literally impossible. I can solve it, but some did. Yeah. Hello here, and we're now currently live, and of course our media vehicles was there, and of course it's now protesting. Everyone is now protesting now. Everyone is now trying to protest here. Stop calling Robert Chuserate a PBSD idiot. And of course, idiot is bad, and of course, remember kids, don't say any bad words. So everyone is now trying to protest. And remember, matrix marker is really marker, so everyone is trying to protest. We are hurting brains because of your matrix marker. Yes, down with matrix marker. Yeah. Down with matrix marker. Yeah. Down with matrix ARadarDSMain. Yeah. To make it easy, we need to decipher the codes. Yeah, decipher the codes. Yeah. Everyone, okay, hello here, breaking news. Everyone is now trying to protest now. Here we are. We are now trying to protest here, and I am your voice. Oh, hello here, breaking news. There's a protest happening at Redcliffe City RP, so all traffic halted, especially the public utility vehicles, and of course, any government vehicles with sirens. And of course, already permitted by the LTO in the government vehicles, and of course everyone is now trying to protest. All of the PUVs, private cars, and all is now in traffic condition because of the protest. ARadarDSMain CIA, the command control is now clearing the way. Get out of the way, this is the protest. Yeah. Stop calling Rover Society PBST ugly. Yeah, stop calling that, or else you will be down. Please, PBST officers, make sure to protect the core. Don't destroy the facility. Please. Say PBST. Yeah, say PBST. Yeah. Everyone is trying to currently on the protest, and of course everything is now in protest, and of course now live via ARadarDSMain Industries HQ helicopter, news helicopter, and of course protesting around the Redcliffe City RP. And of course, there are so many protests now at Brookhaven RP, the Livetopia, and all. And of course, Number Block City, Number Blocks Province, and of course, everyone is now protesting. This protest is the same, and of course, everyone is now protesting Find the Markers. And everyone is spreading around social media that the Find the Markers matrix marker is now very hard. Everyone is now trying to protest. Yes, stop calling Robert Chuserate. Stop. Do not bully Robert Chuserate. Yeah, do not bully. Yeah, matrix marker is need to be easy. Some players hurt the brain, but some others did. Yeah, and of course, the protest is now there, and of course, now live at. Since the protest is now there, folks, now live at PBCC for Rover Chuserate's arrested issue by ARadarDSMain's II executive member at the Pinewood Builders Computer Core. Now live, and the protest is now ongoing. Yeah. Stop calling Rover Chuserate. Thank you, ARadarDSMain at Redcliffe City RP. Now we will talk about ARadarDSMain's Okay, alien message time. Alien message time. Please stand clear due to technical difficulties. And of course, let me tell you. Breaking news. Let's tell about your Desmain's III, the executive members, what happened to Robert Chusrate last night. Let me tell you for today. Okay, hello, your Desmain's III moderator here, the executive here, and I'm your Desmain via the male gender here. And of course, your Desmain number 10 here. And of course, according to your Desmain's tracker, Robert Chusrate was calling a PBST idiot last night. And of course, everyone is now complaining about Robert Chusrate. Down with other players. And of course, everyone is now protesting that. Yeah, of course, Robert Chusrate said, PBST officers may use deadly force if you do not protect the core or follow these rules. Here is it. PBST officers may use deadly force if you do not protect the core or follow these rules. So, the other players shall not protect the core, but other player bullied Robert Chusrate. So, Robert Chusrate was now arrested because of that and pay a fine of 200,000 ARadarDSMain signal fine points, 200,000 Robux, and of course, is equivalent to 100,000 to that thing for UTOT points is other, and of course, he paid 400,000 ARadarDSMain signal fine points, 200,000 UTOT points, and of course, $700,000. And of course, that's why what we know it. And of course, Robert Chusrate was estimated the pay of fine. Of course, he pays a fine of $200,000. And of course, that's why we know it. And of course, pays for a lot of shekels, lot of money. And of course, this is why Robert Chusrate is now down. And of course, the other player was currently arrested for bullying, for committing homicide and bullying to Robert Chusrate. So that's why what we know it. And of course, that's why we stop bullying. Thank you! We have to stop bullying, right? Yeah, we have to stop a bully issue, so that's why. Yes, of course, that's right. Yes, of course, that's right. Everyone is now dancing with alien event. And of course, on to back to our news reports for today since it's now done. On to go back to our news reports for today. Alright, listen. Goodbye, friends. We will see you again. Alright, folks, on to live on ARadarDSMain's Industries HQ transmitter, on to controls to the transmitter, now live at Innovation Incorporated Thermal Power Plant. On to back, and that's all for the news reports. And of course, more news reports will be soon or so. And of course, that's all for that. And of course, and one more thing first before we end. Robert Chusrate was ARadarDSMain Joey was currently arrested by the other players who did not licensed by the Special Forces, and of course, but now it's now licensed. So now, ARadarDSMain Joey is committing multiple things such as exploiting, doing some murder, and all. So, do not do it, kids. Anyways, on to back to our news report studio, IITBB. Let's go now. Alright. ARadarDSMain number 36 here, and I'm ARadarDSMain number 40. Of course. Hello here. Greetings and salutation to you all. So now, let me tell you about the thing for today. So now, before we end this video, I want you to give you two thanks to ARadarDSMain who joined ARadarDSMain and single server data from X Squid Game. Sorry, because ARadarDSMain's at Plotagon HQ, ARadarDSMain's Industries HQ, were busy. But today, here are the thank you for today. Thank you who joined ARadarDSMain and signal server data from X Squid Game. Here are the lists that we know it. Yeah, of course, ARadarDSMain and the female gender here. Here's it. Alright, here's it. Shout out to... Oh, sorry, not that. Okay, here is it. Thanks to ARadarDSMain who joined ARadarDSMain and signal server data from X Squid Game. Dong Diamond, Jack and Jill, and of course, Monkey Bars, Hide and Seek, Jump Rope, and Squid Game in the Sky. And of course, here are the things that we know it. Here are the things that ARadarDSMain's Industries, that ARadarDSMain and his friends joined ARadarDSMain and signal server data from X Squid Game. Okay, for our winners for the games for today is for the winners of the House of Noodles Band Center is ARadarDSMain number 36 and 40, ARadarDSMain number 10 to 100, and ARadarDSMain number 50 to 100, except for the loser. And of course, here are the winners on the Cartridge Event Center. All game, one game only, Jack and Jill. here are the winners. ARadarDSMain number 300 to 500. ARadarDSMain 500 to ARadarDSMain 500 to 1,000. And of course, at Event Center, hide and seek, jump rope, and squid game in the sky. For those who survive, ARadarDSMain number 1, ARadarDSMain number 5, ARadarDSMain number 7, ARadarDSMain number 9, and all ARadarDSMains who win except for the others, for the lose. And of course, that's all for today. I have busy communications control with ARadarDSMains Industries. I'm contacting ARadarDSMains Industries HQ. I'm here at ITPP's HQ controls with ARadarDSMains Industries. ARadarDSMains Industries support innovation in panel builders. Yeah, of course. And other players, stop calling Rover Chuserita PBST idiot next time. Yeah, of course, yes, of course. And that's all for the news reports, though. I hope you enjoy it. Don't forget to do like, subscribe, and hit the bell. And of course, see you soon and to be continued. Bye-bye. Bye-bye. ARadarDSMain Signalfies the news reports. ARadarDSMain Signalfies the news reports. ARadarDSMain and the signal server data mainframe Signalfies the news reports. Yeah. This is our news. ARadarDSMain and signal server data mainframe broadcast the news. Broadcast the news with Baseria International Broadcasting, even with old IITPP news reports. Yeah, news reports. ARadarDSMain Signalfies the news reports. ARadarDSMain Signalfies the news reports. News reports. String.